I am back today with an apartment renovation where in this video I'm going to show you how how amazing T.O.O.L is. So I use T.O.O.L to remove all the windows and all the things in the apartment, and it's amazing. I've linked it below in the description, and also there's a fantastic tutorial you can watch it that is by Twisted Mexi himself. It is all time stamped and it's everything you need to know, but it's really easy to use. What you do is you shift click onto an item, select T.O.O.L and then toggle active, and then you can move it into place just by clicking where you want to go, or you hold down Option, which I think is Alt for PC users, and then you can sort of click towards it. So I changed out all the windows and I added two platforms. The upper platform is going to be the bed area and the lower platform is the office and lounge area. This is my second time doing the audio. I just uploaded it, thought the audio was there. Turns out it wasn't, which is bizarre. Don't know what happened there, but I won't make that mistake again. So I am getting the windows in place here, and I've done a CC free custom fireplace. So it's very easy to do. I do show you it. I wanted to see if I could actually still do it with the platforms in place, and you can. You have to go to the inside of it and you pop the platform down. I'll show you in a moment. So on the platforms here, on the bedroom, I match the half wall height to the fence height so that I can put the kitchen below it. And using the really nice wood that we got with Eco Lifestyle, it's my favourite one, I use it in everything. This is what I meant by lowering the platform inside the fireplace, and then I use the lanterns, the braziers from Get Famous, size them down, place them at the bottom, pop in the window from Snowy Escape, and use the table from City Living, raise it up so it's just below the window, and then I go to Outdoor Adventure, isn't it? Outdoor, I can't remember, but I get the logs there from Debug and start to place them and get ready to move them into place with T.O.O.L. And I'm just going to go on about T.O.O.L for a moment because you can see what I'm doing here. It really is fantastic. You don't have to use it for, turning things into amazing creations, though you can, because people like Sati and Phantasims and Kate Emerald do amazing things with T.O.O.L. Whereas I use it more for little things like this, just little subtle things. Only because it terrifies me doing the big things, but I'll get there one day when I grow up as a builder. So there's the fireplace. You can see it looks like an actual fireplace. Now I'm trying to work out how the size of the lounge. I do move the stairs later because I want them more in line. Putting in the bathroom, I do remove it so I can sort of work a bit easier, but that's sort of the outline of where I want the bathroom. What I should have realised, because I'm really new to speed builds, what I should have done was take the wall out from the bathroom so I could have got better pictures. But unfortunately I didn't think of that because I'm an idiot. But I'll think of it again. I'll get there eventually. And laying out the kitchen, I used all the new kitchens from Snowy Escape. I love it. I do wish they'd given us a closed cupboard option as well, but I can work with it. It's really nice, beautiful kitchen. And the bed and bedside cabinets are from there as well, and the artwork. It's an amazing pack. It really is. And you don't have to do Japanese with it, but it just gives that slight influence if you move it out of the world that came with the pack. And here I wasn't too sure what to do, but I knew that I wanted features on the wall, and I'm picking up the green that is on the hanging plant, from Nifty Knitting and using it in just to give an accent, just to accent the build. And then I mess around here because I couldn't quite work out the spacing or anything like that. And I'm always doing things like this. I'm terrible. I'm absolutely terrible. I change my mind and do it all differently all the time. But it's coming together. And I hope it gives you ideas. And that's one of the reasons that I love to do videos and to stream, is to give people ideas for builds and share what I've learned, because I'm pretty new to building as well. And you know, when I started out building, I built boxes. My windows were all at different heights, my doors were, and I'd do one giant roof piece. It was amusing. And now I just love roofing. The more complicated the better. I love trying to puzzle it out. I think that's why I've never done an apartment before, because I always thought, well, what are you doing in there? Because I did my first apartment renovation was last night on stream, and we sort of did something very similar to this but without the fireplace. And today I decided to do a tutorial on it and add the fireplace, because I wanted to see if I could still do it like I said, using the platforms. And it seems I can, which is awesome, which is really, really good. And I'm trying to work out what goes with what. I end up using the sideboard from Eco Lifestyle because it's as close to the wood colour that I can get. I really wish, there's one thing that I really wish, is that with each pack that's released, they match the woods, so we have consistent woods all the way across. I know, everybody wants it. I just wish they'd do it. I really do. It's so silly, but yeah, I really, really, really wish they did. And then I use one of my favourite plants, which is the rubber tree plant, but I have to raise it up because it keeps sinking into the platform. If you go to the edges, platforms still seem a little bit bugged. Yeah, that's the green I was saying that I was trying to pick up on. That beautiful, what colour would you call it? Would it be like a mint green? Not too sure. It's a really pretty green. And trying to work out how much clutter I use, how much I don't. I did play test it, even though I'm not uploading it to the gallery. And I put in a shoe rack here, but I removed it later because it blocked the Sims access, so I had to take it away. And the sink in the kitchen I moved to the countertop because they can't use it, up against the half wall on the platform. For some reason I kept trying and I couldn't get them to use it. And I was like trying, nothing was working. So, but it's coming together. I popped the desk here. What I do is I push it into the wall to try to give it the look that it can collapse. You know, what would you call that? I don't know what you would call it, but that's the look I was going for. And I use the chair from Discover University with it. And it's a nice clean little look. I love this chair. I use it in a lot of my builds in the offices. And I try to keep the clutter to minimum because it's on display. So, and if it's too fast, please tell me, because I don't know. I sped it up 4 times the speed. And I don't know if that's too fast, if it's making you dizzy, but please let me know. And if you have some suggestions, I would love to do it. So I'm trying to make my speed builds better. It's slow, but I'm getting there. As I said, I did this last night and on stream, so I kind of knew what I was doing, but I changed a few things on the interior. Added the fireplace, the shelving that you can see me popping in here, But I love how it turned out, I really do. And all I did here was just use the 9 key to raise things up and popped them onto the shelf to try and give a nice architectural detail. Try is the word, I never know. And when new packs come out, just like everybody else, I go crazy using them. And it must get a bit boring for everybody, you know, seeing people just use it all the time. I hope it's not. I hope it's not too boring, because I'm loving building things with it. I'm kind of running out of ideas because there's only so many Japanese styles that you can build. I suppose I could do shops and karaoke bars, or how do you say that? I know I said that wrong. I know I did. But I could do bars or sushi bars and things like that. I never kind of do that. I need to change the way I build. That way I'd be a bit more open. I was trying all the pictures there, and then I was like, oh my goodness, they'd need a TV. Not that I would ever put a TV above a fireplace in real life, but it's The Sims, so, you know, it doesn't really matter, does it? And I'm using the assets from Snowy Escape. The sofa is gorgeous, and I just sized down the coffee table because it seemed to fit the space better. And I'm using the speaker and stereo from the mosquito pack. And I couldn't work out where to put it, and that's when I decided to change where the step is. And I moved the step over, and then I pop that at the end. It's just trying to work out the space so it's livable, and when your sim moves around it, you're not cutting into doors or anything like, you know, walls or anything like that. So I try to, when I build, when I play with my walls up. I don't like walls down. So I always try to build with that in mind. And this is the first time that I've built with full size walls. Never done it before. And I kind of really like the effect. I might have to do it a bit. It would look, don't think it would look so good in a house, but I might try it just to see. So I'm just detailing it out. I wanted to have laundry, and you'll see me change my mind on this quite soon. I left it in because I like to show my thought process, which is all over the place. My thought process is scatterbrain, and it goes all over the place, but it's funny. So I love those doors. I wanted to use those, and then I saw the big boy door, and I was like, I have to use it for the bathroom. So that's what designed the bathroom, was the big door, and I think it really works. You'll see it in a moment. It was like an eureka moment when I noticed the door. And then I add a window into the bathroom using the T.O.O.L mod again. As I said, I've linked below where Twisted Mexi's tutorial. His tutorial is amazing. It's all time-stamped. It's the only tutorial you really need to watch. It's really concise, to the point, very easy to understand, and really great tutorial. And here I am just detailing out, finding my favourite plants. I love that one from Get Famous, plus it comes with that green colour that I'm trying to use as the accent throughout the build. And I want the feel of the apartment to be young politician, that kind of hip feel. That's the feel I'm after. Oh, I tried these I didn't like them. It was awful. So we got rid of that, and I think now I start to, I decided to put a hall table in, and I used the mirror from Tiny Living, and I just interlock them to give it a different look. I think it's quite effective. Quite a nice little look. I pop on a bonsai tree and the little basket from Jungle Adventure, so you can have a place to toss your keys in when you walk in. Oh, I love these plants from Eco Lifestyle. I just wish they were separated. I wish that when we get plants, I wish they would give us them separated. It would be so amazing. And I never forget the umbrella, because you always need an umbrella. And especially in the city when you're walking around. I was trying to think of something to do with the rain chain, but I couldn't think of it. I did use the little, I forgot what they're called, but they're to keep out bad spirits. So you pop them by the front door. And I clutter the stairs just a tiny bit. I end up using the 2 vases from Eco Lifestyle, and I select the beigey colour, because it just really seems to suit the build. And I hope you like it. I hope it gives you some ideas. I would love to see what you come up with if you do make something. You can always link me on Twitter in it. I am Pugowned S over on Twitter, and I'd love to see what you do. And we're always doing things like this over, I say we, but I love chat, so my community on Twitch. I love everybody to give me suggestions and help out, and we're always doing stuff like this, puzzling out how to do things, and it's a lot of fun. It really is fun. So in the bathroom, I wanted to have a very clean, open feel to it, using the snowy escape items, because it's just really, really pretty. And I think it works. I never size up when I build. I always size down items. I don't know why. Do you size up or down? I'm not too sure. I couldn't work out which sink to use, and I end up going with the one from Eco Lifestyle. It just seems to fit with the Snowy Adventure. I hope that you can't hear my chair. I'm moving around in my chair and it's creaking. And I think it might come over on the audio, because my room is really silent because it's late at night now. This is my second time doing the audio, and I hope that I don't mess it up this time. I really do. I really hope I don't mess it up. So I swap out the mirror. We go with the tiny living mirror, and the towels, as I said, I size them down. I pop in that gorgeous little rug we got with Snowy Escape. Pop a mirror above the lavatory or the toilet, loo, bog, whichever you call it. Now I'm cluttering out the kitchen, trying to work it out. I use the lighting from Tiny Living because the drop light is beautiful for this sort of height. It looks really good. And I'm just moving everything around, and yeah. And then towards the end, you'll see some little video tour, and then some pictures dropped in so you can get to see the build properly. But I kind of really like how it turned out. It's got a really nice feel to it, a really nice open feel, and yeah, it feels special. It feels special. So with the kitchen, I'm not very big on upper cabinets. I like it. So real life, you go into my kitchen, I've said this before, all that is on the side is a kettle, a toaster and tea canisters. That's it. So I'm not big on counter clutter. I like everything away in the cupboards. Very strange like that. And I keep saying I don't think it's a big surprise to anybody to realise that I'm a bit of a neat freak. I think everybody realises that. And so we're coming up towards the end. I hope everybody's had a wonderful week, and for my American friends, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a wonderful day, and enjoy your, I hope you're not spending it with family. Well, unless you're, I'm not getting into that. But yeah, I'm cluttering with the pan from Dine Out, and I use Dine Out. I use lots of clutter. This is a trick that Oxford Splice taught me. It's the pole from toddlers, and it's really great to mark out where you want to pop things into place. So I use that a lot as a marker, and that way I can work out where things go in cupboards and move them around when I'm just using the 9 key to up things and move it. Okay, so this is the video coming up to an end, and I will be back very soon with something else. I don't know what yet, but if you have some ideas or suggestions or anything, just comment and I'll give it a go. I am considering doing another speed build for one of my pets, not speed build, a speed paint. Okay, I will sign off now and be back very soon. Stay safe, stay loved, and I will see you soon. Bye bye. Bye. Bye bye.